let me show you how to open up a key fob and change the battery. So when would you need to change the battery? You may have seen, if you're coming to this video, you may have seen on your vehicle control screen that the battery on your fob is low. And so you need to open it up in order to change the battery. So in order to do that, I'll show you the steps to do that. So if you flip over your key fob, in the case I have a Honda key fob, underneath this fob, in the back side of the fob, underneath the Honda symbol, there's a lever here, this little locking lever, which is spring activated. So when you push it up, it slides back. If it gets stuck, make sure you slide back the other way. But you just hold it like that, and then the top silver metal portion will pull out. And as it slides out of the slot here where it's located, and this is a manual key to use to get into your driver's side door. This is a cut key for your specific vehicle. When would you want to use this is when, for example, your fob runs out of power and doesn't work and you need to get into the vehicle. Another example is if your car dies and the fob, of course, won't work because the car won't respond and you need to get in to open the hood. So you just use this key to open the car and then open the hood. So there are two reasons for that. So the key should be cut for your car, for your vehicle. So now now that we've removed the key, the battery's still in here. So how do you get into this? So if you look around at the fob, there's no little notches to grip onto. So what you want to do is you want to find these two E's, these little E-like symbols, if you can see here. Not symbols, but structures within your key fob. Take your key, your manual key, and place it in between, and you may need to push a little, but just slowly slide in between. Some people use a screwdriver. I don't use a screwdriver because I don't want it to slip and hurt my fingers because screwdrivers can be sharp. So this should fit like this through there, and then you just twist it like this slowly, and you'll feel it snap open. Just do it slowly, and then you can twist it the other way if you want, like this. And you can see I separate the whole thing open. In the past, the way I've done this, and I didn't realize to use these two E's, is I would put it in the slot that was the key came from, and I twisted it, and it seemed to work. But as you can see, if you do that, you damage the inside plastic of that casing, because I'll show you from the inside. But don't do it this way, the way I've done in the past, because it can damage this. Although it doesn't change the functionality, it's just not good to damage the plastic. Go in between these two E's, and it'll be easy. One way to remember it. All right, so then that just separates the two. You just pull them apart. This is the bottom, which there's nothing here except the space to store this key here, like this. It goes in here in case you were interested. Here's the main area you're interested in. This is your battery. It's a CR2032 lithium cell 3-volt battery. You can get any drugstore or any hardware store. You can order them online. Now to remove this, you'll notice that the bottom portion, the snaps here are a little bigger, like half circles, and the top are not as big. Just be careful doing this. You don't want to break these off. Otherwise, you'll have to like tape them to hold the battery in. And, but it's pretty simple to remove it. I just push down on the top here. I try to get a fingernail underneath, and then I just lift up slowly from the bottom. So you can see here, I'll lift up slowly and it'll snap out, right? And then I can just remove it. Then you can get your new battery to put it back in. Let's do the opposite. Just place the bottom of the battery into the slot against the larger snaps here. So it looks like this. And then just place the top portion back on there. I just put a little pressure downwards, like this here, and then I just push it in, and it snaps gently in place, and the battery does not come out. And that's it. Again, just put your fingernail underneath, and then push downwards, very lightly, just gradually pull it up, it'll snap out. Put the new battery in, like this, and then snap it back in, and you're done. And you can test it out, and the light comes on. And that's how you replace the battery. Now to put this back in place, let me just show you with the damage I caused. Again, remember I was using this space to open. It did work, but as you can see, if I do this for you to see, when I was doing that, I was separating the plastic. So it was separating the two, but it was damaging the plastic. So I want you to avoid that. Use these two E's here when you're doing your separation. I think maybe that's why they put those there, to reinforce that space so you could do that. So that's how you change the battery. Then you just line these two portions up here. You see this is grooved. And this may take a little bit of playing around with, but eventually it'll just snap back together. Snap them in. Go around the edges, snap it in. And then it will close up. So let's try to get this done here. There you go, snap it in. You can see it's all smooth, all closed. There's the two E's again, right here, where I originally had placed this in between to open it up. But now, since we're done, I'm gonna take this manual key and put it back in, close it up, make sure it's secure, look back here, the locking mechanism is back in place, and you now have a key that works. All right, hopefully that's helpful. The light on your dashboard should go off, and you should be good for a little while longer. That's all it is to remove it. Again, I would not use a screwdriver, just a little dangerous. All right, have a safe day and drive safely.